Hi, welcome not just to the crone zone this time, but to balance in the crone zone. We might be very unprofessional and be distracted by growls and barks and puppy dog behaviour, but I just wanted to welcome you into my home. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to share with you tips and techniques that are going to help us improve our balance, our equilibrium, our strength, our mobility, things that are basically going to prevent us having a fall. And, you know, I always talk about balance in the sense of energy, balancing our energies. And of course, that's important. But this series of posts is going to really focus on this physical thing of keeping us upright so we don't fall over and hurt ourselves, okay? And there comes a point when people don't say, oh, did you fall over? Did you have a fall? Did you take a fall? And that point came to me about a year ago. I was walking the dogs and I suddenly found myself on the ground and they thought I was playing. And I just thought, gosh, I've taken a fall. I said it to myself. And I realised, and I just thought, as I was lying there sort of checking out that everything was working, I just thought, oh, that's a landmark in my timeline. I've taken a fall. I didn't fall over. I've taken a fall. Anyway, as I think I'm invincible, as I think old age things, I hate that word, but you know what I mean, old age things are never going to happen to me. Oh, no, I'm Maddie King. I walk the dogs, I do all these exercise classes, or yoga, Pilates, Qigong. I have the most amazing teacher. I work with energies. Of course, it's not going to happen to me, but you know, I'm well into my 70s now, and it is. And I think we have to let go, or I had to let go of that feeling of failure, that somehow I did something wrong, that I took a fall, that my balance is not quite as it used to be. The strength I used to have, not quite like it used to be. My equilibrium, all of this it's coming down a notch, which it does as you travel along your timeline. It all, I was going to say falls apart, doesn't fall apart, but it slows down, and there comes a point, and I'm definitely there now, where my body has looked after me for decades. Sometimes I've made such foolish choices in the past, but it's looked after me. I'm here, I'm laughing, I'm functioning. And there comes a time when the roles reverse, and now I have to look after my body. I have to invest a bit of time. So I've recruited you basically by saying, I'm going to do all these posts on balance exercises and that. I'm going to have to do it now because you're going to be hopefully waiting for it. Anyway, idea is, welcome you into my home. I'm going to try not to do more than a minute a day. Some things will be a bit longer. I'll also do written support where appropriate. Sometimes it'll be very short and sweet. Sometimes it may be a little bit deeper explanation, but we'll all do it. We'll all do them one at a time and just notice the effect it has on you. And at the end of this, probably beginning of December, 5 or 6 weeks time, let's say, then I want you to do what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think, I can't do all of those things, not enough hours in the day. I'm going to choose what ones felt right, and it'll take up about 2 minutes of my time. Okay, so that's what you're aiming for, something which you can do just for a couple of minutes a day. Be realistic, because then you'll do it, because it's that doing, it's that consistency that works its magic. Okay, and you know, it doesn't really matter where you are in your timeline, because our strength and things begin to actually shift into a downward spiral after about the age of 30, you know, so it's good, whatever age you are. Now, what am I going to be teaching? I'm going to be teaching some very basic physical exercises, or let's call them exercises or tools and tips. I'm also, you know, that will include how vision affects your balance. Hearing, the ears affect your balance. The brain, the vagus nerve, all these things affect that. And of course, I cannot do anything without looking how the energies of the body, particularly the extraordinary vessels, our ability to ground, that energetic anatomy needs attention as well. So there's going to be a little bit of everything. Some I've known for years. Some things are absolutely new to me. Some I've sort of vaguely known about and I've had to research a bit more. But do you know what? You never, ever, ever research anything as well as when it's for yourself. So I am going to put in the link below, that's Melvin, something for you to read this weekend. It's just about finding your motivation, what we hope to achieve, how self-talk, you know, you are the voice of the goddess or the god to you, the cells in your body, so talk to them, and some practice tips so that you can come prepared for the first one. So there's a sort of PDF thing rather than talk it through now. Will you need anything? Not necessarily. Okay, you might need a chair to stabilize yourself sometimes. If you can get one of these, it would be fantastic. It's a balance cushion, because if you do any balance work on the floor, which is unmoving, it's one thing. If you want to up level it, I love that word, up level it, challenge yourself, make it harder. If you introduce a little sort of something that makes you wobble a bit. I haven't actually got a wobble board, but this is a sort of gentle version of a wobble board. It really helps. You can get, I've got a big one. I've also got a little one. Okay, I think they're about the same, you know, thickness. That would be useful. They're not terribly expensive and you can get them. If you've got a yoga block, fantastic. If not, this is not wobble. If you've got a really thick old book that you never read, about that size, get your foot on it, that's useful. The other thing that is useful is these are, I'll take them out, these are balls. They're not tennis balls though, they're those solid rubber balls for dogs. Okay, you can use tennis balls, but these offer a bit more resistance. And this is for my spinal flush, but let me see if I can take it out so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you've got a couple of tennis balls knocking around, that is fine too. They're just not quite as strong as these. Oh yeah, let me have it out. I think I got these. Oh, that is they are tennis balls and they're really strong. Okay, I think this one, which I can't get out at the moment. Okay, this one is the, I can't believe these are tennis balls. Call me a fibber. Yeah, this is a tennis ball. So these are two very, very firm tennis balls, okay, which I should be using. Oh gosh, look, the dog thinks it's... No, it's not, I'm not playing with it. Play with the sock. Yeah, these are really strong tennis balls. Actually, they are dog balls, I think. So they're a little bit stronger. But you know the other dog balls, I mean, which I'm going to take them out of the way of Melvin. Thick rubber. For one of the exercises, there's a band that's needed, but you can go without it. If you don't go buying it. If you've got one, great. If not, don't worry. It's one exercise. The other thing which I find quite useful are these spiky balls. Okay, don't need it. You don't need it. You know, maybe for one exercise and that's it. The other thing I have in here, and I don't actually, I just say generally, sometimes we're going to be working on strength of our lower body and our balance. And I'm not paying much attention to the arms or anything like that. Definitely paying attention to the core, but not up here. So on some of them, if you get a light weight, you can do a few bicep curls or arm out to the side at the same time, because, you know, upper body as well. But again, don't need those. Don't need those. But if you've got them, fantastic. All right, now get this little thing away from... He really wants these balls. Okay, I've waffled on, and as you can see, we're going to explore this together in a very relaxed way. Very, very relaxed. And I hope you enjoy the journey with me. And here's to us all being strong and stable and balanced and striding out along our timeline. Okay, from the Crone Zone. Bye for now.